Did you know nearly 1 in 3 adults over 60 are already losing muscle at a rate that makes everyday movements harder? And most don't even realize it's happening? If getting out of a chair feels like a workout, or if that deep stiffness just won't go away, that's not just getting older, that is sarcopenia, a silent, strength-stealing condition that can rob you of independence before you even see it coming. But here is the good news. You can fight it, starting tomorrow morning with just a few simple habits. And if you stick with me until the end of this video, you will learn the exact morning routine that doctors, physical therapists, and aging researchers are now recommending to rebuild strength, improve balance, and help you feel years younger. Before we start, quick warning. This info is for educational purposes only. If you're having frequent or severe muscle pains, talk to your doctor. They get cranky when we don't say that. All right, let's solve this stiffness mystery. After you wake up in the morning and before you have a drink of tea or coffee, and before you even think about breakfast, you start with 1 glass of water, adding a squeeze of lemon and a pinch of sea salt. Sounds simple, right? But here's why it works. Your muscles are 79% water, and overnight, your body loses fluid. Even mild dehydration makes you stiff, weak, and unsteady. I once worked with a 72-year-old viewer named Margaret who could barely stand up in the morning without holding onto her dresser. She added this one hydration step, and within a week, she said her morning stiffness had been cut in half. This single glass of water delivers electrolytes, jumpstarts your circulation, wakes up your muscles, and it is one of the simplest muscle-saving habits almost nobody does. Let's review what we just discussed for our initial morning routine. Hydrate first, by adding some lemon and a pinch of sea salt to your glass of water. Doing this as your first activity every morning helps reduce stiffness and boosts circulation. Now that your muscles are hydrated, it is time to activate them. And do not worry, this is not a workout. You will not need weights or long routines. All you need is a chair, but listen closely. This should never be painful. If something hurts, stop. We are focused on progress, not punishment. Exercise number 1, shoulder blade squeezes. This move is a posture repair machine. Sit tall. Let your arms hang down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together like you are trying to crush a pencil between them. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Repeat. This wakes up your upper back muscles, opens your chest, and improves the posture that keeps your balance stable. 20 seconds in. How do you feel? Good. Let's keep going. Exercise number 2, seated marching. While still sitting, march in place for 20 seconds. This fires up your hips, core, and legs. These are the same muscles you rely on to keep your balance while walking or standing. It's the fastest way to wake up your lower body without strain. Okay, we are now on to the last movement. Exercise number 3, sit to stand. From the chair, stand up. Slowly sit back down. Repeat. This single movement trains exactly what you need to stay independent. Leg strength, balance, power, confidence. Clinical studies show these moves can improve stability and leg power in just a few weeks. Imagine starting every day knowing you are rebuilding your strength, 1 rep at a time. With these 3 easy exercises, shoulder squeezes to help improve your posture, marching while sitting in a chair to boost your level of circulation and balance, and finally, the sit to stand movement to help keep your independence and strength throughout your lower body. Now that your muscles are awake, it is time to feed them. Breakfast determines whether your muscles repair or continue to shrink. That's why I challenge you to get 30 grams of protein in your first meal. Here is my suggestion. You start with some eggs with Greek yogurt, a protein-packed smoothie, and finally some cottage cheese with berries. Your muscles can't rebuild without the proper amount of protein. Think of protein as your body's morning construction crew. I recently heard from a viewer, Dennis, age 68. He started eating 30 grams of protein with breakfast, and within 3 weeks, he said, "I feel steadier on my feet than I have in 10 years. And to sum it up, adding the 30 grams of protein to your breakfast meal plan, your morning construction crew can begin helping your body's muscles repair themselves. It can work, but only if you give your muscles the building blocks they are begging for. And now, before I issue my final challenge to you, let me address some common myths that you have probably heard. Myth number 1. Losing strength is just part of aging. Fact. Research shows sarcopenia is preventable and partially reversible at any age. Myth number 2. You need a gym to build muscle. Fact. Consistent body weight movements outperform occasional heavy workouts. Myth number 3. I'm too old to start. Fact. Studies show adults in their 70s, 80s, and even 90s grow muscle through routine activity. Your body responds to consistency, not intensity. Every glass of lemon water, every shoulder blade squeeze, every sit-to-stand movement, every protein-filled breakfast sends your body a message: stay strong, stay steady, stay capable. These tiny habits reverse years of decline, one morning at a time. So here is my challenge to you. Start this tomorrow. Not next week. Not when you have time. Tomorrow. Your future self will thank you every time you stand up with ease, walk without fear, and move like your old strength never left. If this helped you today, hit the like button to tell YouTube this kind of senior health content matters. And if you are new here, subscribe to the Wellness Detectives and turn on all notifications. We share simple, science-backed habits to help you stay strong, independent, and active as you age. Now I want to hear from you. Which challenge are you starting tomorrow? The lemon water? The 5-minute chair routine? The protein breakfast? Drop your answer in the comments. Your story might be the motivation someone else desperately needs today. Stay curious, stay strong, and I will see you in the next video.